Is it possible to use Claude to help you find leads for your business so you can grow and scale? And the answer is yes. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down step by step how you can use Claude to find leads for your business to help you start scaling and just generating more business in general. And if you are somebody who is trying to learn how to use AI to grow and scale your business, specifically Claude Code to build content and marketing systems, go check out my school community. The link is in the description below. We've got over 640 members inside learning directly from me on how to use Claude to scale their business. Now, let's get right into it. So I wanted to show you guys, I actually just scraped some leads right here. So basically what I did is I actually prompted Claude to essentially help me find leads for in a local area in my hometown for scrape Google Maps to find leads that are missing websites that are businesses that are on Google Maps. So I can then build websites for them and deliver to them, and they pay me a shit ton of money. Now this works for any type of business as long as you know who your avatar is and you know exactly who you're looking for, then you're good to go. Claude will be able to go out and do that for you. Now, I'm using a simple use case like this where it's just finding a local business, and I'm going to use that for this video. But what you learned today, you'll be able to apply this moving forward. So let's get right into it. So first and foremost, obviously, we need to know who we are specifically looking for. Now, for most businesses, whether you're online or you're in person, knowing your avatar is obviously the most important thing on earth, because if you know where they are and what they're dealing with, then you know exactly where to look. And more importantly, you can prompt Claude to know exactly where to look. Now, for this example, what we're going to do is we're going to look for business owners. We're going to do local business owners local biz owners that missing websites. Okay. Right, which is an absolute crime in 2026. And that is a very big opportunity for us to make a lot of money because we can use AI to find all of them and then use AI to build them websites and help them generate traffic. Okay, so to be able to find leads, you're going to need one thing, which is Apify. If you don't know what Apify is, which I definitely need an affiliate link at this point because I have been putting everybody onto this, is Apify is just a marketplace called scrapers. So when you hear me or anybody else saying I scraped data or I scraped leads, all that means is it really just means I downloaded a bunch of stuff off the internet. I went through and I had a robot essentially read a page and take all the data off of it. That's all scraping is. So there's inside Apify, there's multiple types of scrapers. YouTube scrapers, where you can scrape competitor YouTube videos, you can scrape the transcripts, Facebook ads, you can scrape all the Facebook ads for a certain business, you can do Facebook post scraper, you can do e-commerce scraping, website scraping, lead finders, Twitter. I mean, there's literally there is a scraper for anything and everything in any use case on earth. Okay, so for example, let's say you're scraping LinkedIn for business owners in the area. You can go and scrape LinkedIn with Claude and ask Claude, hey, I'm looking for, a sales rep who's 25 to 30 years old, who's got 5 years of experience selling and blah, blah, blah. And find me all of those in this area. And it will use one of these LinkedIn scrapers and go through and find that specific person that we're looking for. Now, it does cost money to use this, but it's very cheap. You can go and set up an account for $5 a month, which you get free usage. I use the $40 a month one. I rarely go through the I think I used $21 of my $39 this month. But 100% worth it. One of the best tools that I have connected. So once you've got Apify and you've set up an account, all you need to do is you need to head over to Claude, okay? And we are going to head over into Customize, okay? So you're going to head over to Customize, and what you're going to do is you're going to connect your apps. So we're going to click connect your apps. And then we are going to go in and we're going to search for Apify. Okay, so you see Apify, I've already got it pre-connected here, but you just come in and then you're just going to click install, and it's just going to install everything. And then from there, we're going to be we've essentially connected Claude to Apify. So now Claude can go in, it can read all the actors that are on here that could scrape things. It can run the scrapes for us. It can manually get all the data for us and bring it back, which I'm literally about to show you right now. But it's really cool. So we basically just we're building like an AI employee that's going to go out and get us leads. Okay, so now we've got it connected. You've got it connected. We're good to go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head back and we are going to go into our Claude here. Now we need to describe exactly who we're looking for and what we want to do. Now, if you've been using Claude for a long time and it's already trained on your business, then it'll know exactly your avatar and who you're looking for, which is why I use Claude Code. But you can do this in Claude, of course, and this same principle applies to Claude Code as well. But what we're going to do is we're basically just going to break down exactly who we're looking for and kind of go from there. So we're looking for essentially people in a local area that are on Google Maps that are a legit business that are missing websites. Why? Because if they don't have websites, they're missing out on a ton of income and trust and authority in their space. So inherently, it's costing them a shit ton of money, which we can sell to them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to describe my avatar. So we are looking for, and if you guys don't know what this feature is of me talking into Claude, it's called Whisper Flow. Just wanted to let you guys know that. But we are looking for, actually what I want to do is I want you to use Apify to scrape all of the local businesses in the Apex, North Carolina area that are on Google Maps, but they are missing a website. They need to be businesses that are doing more than 10K a month. And that should be it. Yeah, honestly, that should be a very simple prompt there. We want 10K a month, and then, potentially if we wanted to, we can just do like only window cleaners or only blah, blah, blah. But we're just going to keep it super broad for this specific use case here. Okay, so I'm going to send this off. So what it's going to do is it's going to call the Apify tool. Okay, so I'll help you find local businesses Apex North on Google Maps, but it's missing a site. Let me look into Apify tools available for this setup. So now what it's doing is it's searching actors. So it's quite literally going through Apify right now, and it's searching for the best actor. So all of these things here are actors. So this is an actor. So like a TikTok scraper is an actor. Basically, it's a tool that you can call that will go and it will scrape everything. Okay, so it's finding the best possible tool for us to use. So it looks like it found the Compass Crawler Google Maps scraper. So this is the best actor for it. So now it's getting the details on this specific actor directly from the Apify store page. So it looks like it found, and we can actually look at what it's finding here for us. Okay, boom. So we can actually look it up, see what it came up with here. Yeah, right here. So it found this specific one. Looks like it's 45 cents per 1,000 scraped reviews, which is pretty correct. So now I have the full input schema. I'm looking for broad business categories in Apex, North Carolina, without a website. True. So it's able to search for the filters that we are looking for. So the important thing is I need to flag before Google Maps doesn't directly expose revenue data, obviously. But check this out. So this is really cool. So it's going to use signals. It's smart. It's very smart. So it's going to use signals to determine if a business is making more than 10K a month by how many reviews it has. So high review counts and the business categories that generate 10K. So it's looking for like restaurants, auto repair, dental offices, salons, contractors, typically businesses that there's no way they're running unless they're making 10 grand a month essentially. And then it's like established business, not temporary closed, which is super cool. Like all of that from one simple prompt. It's so smart. But yeah, so basically it's using this, and then inside in Apify, there's basically like, so you have inputs where you can give the Google Maps URL, the number of reviews, what language, do you want to sort by newest, most relevant, highest ranking, lowest ranking. So there's multiple filters that you can use in all of these actors, right? And there's so many other things you can use like SEO checker and like all of this stuff. But we're going to let this thing cook. So now it's basically running the entire scrape looking for these three things with these filters in the air. Oh gosh. Okay, cool. And looks like the scrape is finishing up. So it looks like it's found 20 places so far, but it is still running. So we are going to see the output here in a sec. Okay, cool. So it actually it kept going and it found me 62 places. So it found 62. It was actually going to keep running before I told it to stop because it just keep going. So it found 62 leads. So now what it's going to do is it's going to filter all of them that are likely doing 10K a month, and then it's going to build a clean spreadsheet with the results. And just to show you guys that the actor was working, so look, you can go into runs here, and you can actually see like all the scrapes that you've done. And then in here, you've got the Google Maps scraper. So it had 68 results. It cost us 41 cents to scrape essentially 69 leads, which is fucking insane. So we're going to let this thing filter all of them and then put them in a spreadsheet, and let's see what the final output looks like. And done. So check it out. So it basically found, looks like it found 32 leads in the Apex, North Carolina area that are missing websites that have high ratings. So check this out. So La Turbena, which is a Mexican restaurant, has over 1,000 reviews, but it's missing a website. Same thing with this chicken restaurant, this beauty salon, mechanic, beauty salon, oil change, auto repair, everything. And you can see it actually generated us an entire spreadsheet, which is really cool too, with all their phone numbers. Let's see if it's got the Google Maps link, the estimated revenue, their revenue signal, their rating on like what specifically is on Google Maps, and all the reviews that they have, phone numbers, address, business name, literally everything, which is so sick. So I guess let's see if we can open this up and see if it allows us to copy and paste here. Let's copy. Well, I guess it does not let me copy and paste directly from inside of here, but that's totally cool. And we can also open it in Drive as well, and we can open it in Sheets. But yeah, guys, so that's how you use Claude to scrape leads, which is absolutely insane. You see the use cases behind this, and all you have to do is simply just give it a tool, which is Apify, and it will go find you whatever you want on the internet. So that's everything for this video. If you guys want to learn how to do this more in depth, and you want actual workflows and skills that I've already pre-built for you, just join the community. Click the link below. I've got over 640 members so far, all business owners learning how to use Claude and Claude Code to scale their business and reduce cost. So that's everything for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the subscribe button below. It really helps me in growing and helping more people. But that's everything. Peace.